Hi everybody, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Robert Trainham. As always, thank you very much for joining us. We're here on location at the Florida League of Cities Conference in Hollywood, Florida. And joining me now is John Surrey, Mayor of the City of Naples. Mr. Mayor, welcome to the program.
Great, thank you. Thank you for having this opportunity to be with you.
Not a problem. I want to talk about an unfortunate subject, and that is unfunded mandates. I'm not sure your constituents and the viewers at home understand exactly what that is. What is it?
Well, the cities are the last stop. We don't have any way to pass our issues on to anyone else, and we constantly are getting from the federal government and the state government laws that are passed without any revenue to implement them, but yet we're expected to implement them.
And so, for example, the federal government may say every single state, every single municipality and city must do X, but there's no money involved with that.
That's
so you have to come up with a way. You have to enforce the law, but you got to find a way to kind of pay for it.
And how you pay for it is your citizens end up paying for it. A good example, the Affordable Care Act, which has been implemented, we, as most businesses, had to extend coverage to young people up to 26 years of age. Well, that raised the cost of our medical care by 2%. A lot of people say, well, we don't know what the Health Care Act is going to cost. Well, we already know, and it raised our medical costs 2%. We're self-funded in the city, so our taxpayers in Naples are going to pay for that 2% out of the taxes.
And so that means for the viewers at home, I think what you're saying, Mr. Mayor, is that your next tax bill will go up to a certain degree to pay for these mandates coming from the federal government.
Exactly. Or the other thing that happens is they'll pass a law, and for instance, as of January 1 of 2012, there's a new fire code for the state that the legislature passed. And in the city of Naples, because we're fortunate to have some affluent individuals, and we have a number of houses that are 5, 10, 15,000 square feet, well, the new law as of January 1 is you have to have certain amount of water flow predicated by the size of the houses. So we've got a system that's been built over the last 75 years, and we have a number of canals and a number of dead-end water mains. So now we're here in a situation where you may have a requirement by code that we need 2,000 gallons per minute of water flow to fight fires, and we've got a system that's 1,000 gallons.
Well, you know, Mr. Mayor, I'm sure the federal government, but also the state government in Tallahassee would say, you know what, we're only doing this for our own good. We're only doing this because this is the best practices. We're only doing this is because we want to make sure that every single citizen is taken care of. What is your response?
Well, the reality is, and I come from the private sector, so I look at the facts. You know, every decision I had to make from a business standpoint, I had to convince my customers to buy things to allow me to have the fun. Well, that doesn't happen. So the reality is we've had very few fires in the city of Naples. And the question is, you know, what's different today than it was a year ago or 2 years ago? And what my concern is, if we implement this without either A, we're going to have a major infrastructure change, or B, we're going to have to change the building codes, which would require sprinklers in residential houses, and most people don't like sprinklers in residential. And if they do, you're looking, for instance, on a $5,000 house, you're looking at a $50,000 sprinkler system.
Mr. Mayor, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. It's a great opportunity to be with you.
And of course, thank you for joining us for this edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Robert Trainham. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you next time. Take care.